Natural gas is a non-renewable fossil fuel formed from buried animals and plants exposed to heat over thousands of years. Natural gas is normally combusted to generate electricity and can be acquired from oil deposits, whereas coal seam gas from coal deposits. Natural gas is said to be a viable source of energy because it burns cleaner than other fossil fuels. Because reports indicate that carbon emissions are peaking and are at the highest level they've been in years, this particular resource seems the most promising. Also, market records in Boston and England show that the price of natural gas has declined, most likely because of the warmer winters due to global warming. Some of the advantages of natural gas include the fact that it can be liquefied to produce fuel for cars, that over 85% of it is domestically produced, and that it brings in a reduced output of carbon dioxide emissions. Because solar and wind infrastructures do not net as much power as fossil fuels, many universities agree that natural gas is the alternative to fit our energy needs because it exists in enough abundance to accommodate our higher standard of living. Natural gas has a considerably lower fuel cost than other intensive fossil fuels and would ease a United States dependence on foreign oil. Because of natural gas's versatility, it can also be used as a fertilizer to potentially lower expenses for farmers and lower food prices. This is just another example of how it can be constructed to be a resource that the world could benefit from. But where is all of that abundance coming from? There are various deposits of natural gas on a worldly basis because of geological formations and collections of buried organic matter. In addition, besides the wealth of various natural gas basins, a new innovation of natural gas extraction called shale gas drilling is providing economic opportunity and a brighter future for natural gas. The majority of shale gas drilling occurs along the northern border of Canada and in the Marcellus Shale, a region in the northeastern United States that stretches from upstate New York to Ohio. This geological formation dates back to the Devonian time period and is very abundant in natural gas below Earth's surface. So why aren't all of our energy problems solved with such a rich resource? Shale gas drilling and hydraulic fracking, the process by which chemicals are injected below grounds to extract natural gases, are leading to discomfort in these areas. While hotspots such as the Marcellus Shale are producing jobs, the environment is taking a heavy toll because of these anthropogenic impacts. Fracking in these areas leads to contamination of aquifers and more flowback waste. Particularly in Dimock, Pennsylvania, many civilians held full-on riots concerning the safety of their water systems, blaming the EPA for their troubles. Also, because of the amount of time required to harvest this resource, fracking and faulty pipelines can lead to the leakage of methane, which is a much more potent greenhouse gas, primarily the makeup of natural gas, especially in the short term, with 105 times more warming impact, pound for pound, than carbon dioxide. Fortunately, in areas such as Texas, fracking companies are required to provide an inventory of the chemicals they inject into the ground to give a sense of how these companies can clean their water supplies and to get an idea of what contaminants are already present in water systems. While natural gas is not a simple, one and done solution, the EPA and other federal administrations are looking at it as a comparatively cheaper and more green solution because of its recent decline in overall price for heating and low carbon dioxide emissions. NASA scientists say that while carbon dioxide from fossil fuels like coal and oil remain a larger overall cause of global warming, reducing methane and soot may also offer short term solutions that would slow down the impacts of global warming. To curb these emissions, nations could update wastewater treatment plants, limit emissions from farm manure, drain rice paddies more often, capture gas that escapes from coal mines and oil and gas facilities, and reduce leaks from long distance pipelines. A viable option could be to limit these leakages of methane and then focus on natural gas to balance the methane output while still retaining lowered CO2 emissions. Extracting energy resources such as coal, oil, or natural gas will always have some kind of repercussions, both environmentally and politically. But natural gas seems promising and is being pushed because of its domestic production and lower prices. Though currently the status of natural gas is nearly a quarter of our resources, this number is expected to rise because of a fear for global warming and carbon dioxide emissions.